So I'm going to just do a very, very brief introduction, just so you understand a little bit about the sort of history. Just 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll start with our first dance. So essentially, the knowledge that you're going to, the culture that we're going to be talking about this evening is from the Vedas. It's the Vedic knowledge, and the Vedas were passed down in an oral tradition, in sort of storytelling, word of mouth. And then at a certain time they were written down in Sanskrit. And they were written down, and in the Vedas there's a huge amount of knowledge presented. There's knowledge about warfare, about agriculture, about doing business, and also about spiritual life. So much knowledge, but it said that the culmination of all that knowledge was to meditate on Radha and Krishna. So they were written down by Vedavyas, and then this knowledge is passed down from a teacher to a student. Who, I think there's some students in here, I can hear some young people running around. Hands up who's still in education of some kind. Okay, so quite a few. So when you're a good student, then potentially you can also become a teacher, right? If you've understood correctly and then you can pass on that knowledge to somebody else. So that's the way that the spiritual knowledge has been passed down. And ultimately it got passed down to a student who became a great teacher called Srila Prabhupada. This is a picture here of Srila Prabhupada. Now, it's probably not fair to ask this, but those of you who are in the room who are over 70 years old, I won't ask you to put your hands up, but you know who you are. When you're over 70 years old, you probably feel like taking it easy, right? Not doing anything too strenuous. When Srila Prabhupada was 69, 70, he left India on his own, on a boat, and he went to America. And then he traveled around the world 13 times, and he opened many temples, and he wrote many, many books. And he actually brought this knowledge to the Western countries, which means that we're all sitting here today in 2012, getting to know each other and talking about these topics. So we owe him gratitude.